The next thing that we'll do in the progression of our colony is to create a landing site. A landing site is a type of area designation that specifies where ships from the outside world can come and land. And you'll need a landing site in order to recruit migrants to bring in off-worlders and to engage in off-world trade, which is almost invariably an important part of a colony's progression. So a landing site has to be completely level, flat terrain. So once again, I'm going to click on the mining tool. I'll click on the level terrain tool. If I look at elevations, I can see that we've already got a pretty gently sloping area here, over here on the northwest side of our colony. It gets down to Z level 52. Excuse me. I usually like to build landing sites that are 10 by 10 grids, because that's big enough to accommodate the larger ships that'll have to come and land. So if I go ahead and I left click right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll make it 11 by 11 just for good measure. Release the left mouse button, specify that we want to dig down to level 52, and then we will get all of our colonists busy working on clearing this out. So they'll chug away on this for a minute, and then once they do so, at Z level 53, we'll go ahead and we'll left click our area designation tool, and we will specify this grid here. We'll click create area designation, we'll select landing site, and we'll hit OK. And it's just fine to specify the landing site before your colonists have dug it out. Ships won't be able to land here yet, they'll refuse to do so, but if we click on view area designations, we can see that the landing site is created just fine. So I will switch back to none for our area designation view. And once this area is successfully cleared out, we will be squared away and we'll have a landing site. And like I say, this is needed for recruiting migrants, which is a good way to grow your population. Since you can bring in people who are a part of your colony's parent culture, it's also a useful mechanism for keeping your local culture in line with your parent faction's culture. If you start to drift and you want to go back to what they're like, bringing migrants in from the outside will bring in more standard sorts of people. And it's also very useful for off-world trade, which is something we're going to handle right after this. So if I take a look here too, I can see that I've got this little nub of 2 tiles here that are on Z level 54. I'm going to clear these out just because I don't want this weird hill sitting in between the bulk of my colony and the landing site. Very good. Now our landing site is ready for use.